welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my favourite. Time is going by so fast, that's all I have to say, but you know it's true. Don't have that many things to show you guys, only because everything that I've been loving this month I've already talked about in a previous video, so no need to repeat myself. But actually I will repeat one thing. Quite Natural paint pot. I still love this thing. I just got the full size here and it is so creamy. It is so much nicer because my sample was actually drying out because I did have it for like 3 months or so, so that did pretty good, right, for a sample. And yeah, this is just so much easier to apply because it is a lot more emollient. And just a tip for those who own paint pots, it's best to store them upside down. It retains the moisture versus storing them the right way up. I store them on the side, which probably isn't good, but I just have so many like paint pots and stuff that I just don't have a space to store it upside down. Anyways, rambling. The reason I wanted to talk to you guys about this is because I found a bit of an alternative or a dupe. It's not identical, but it's close enough in my opinion. So I'll just swatch this real quick, and as you can see, it's just a mid-tone brown for my skin color anyways. It does have a reddish undertone to it, but on my skin tone that isn't so obvious. If you're pale and whatnot, it will show up a lot more striking on your skin tone, as I've noticed in swatches, but on mine it does have an ashy component to it. The dupe that I've found to it is this Models Prefer Infinite Color Shadow Pencil in Bronze Aura, I believe, and I think this is from their Mystique line. I don't know, because they have the original, like the regular one, and then they had like a little section where I think it was limited edition colors. I don't really know, but this is just a taupey flat matte mid-tone dark brown, and if I just swatch it next to it, as you can see, it is a little bit more grey and purple than Quite Natural paint pot, but then when you blend it out, it does more or less come to a bit of a similar shade. You can definitely see that Quite Natural has more of a reddish undertone. They're similar in that they're both creamy, long-wearing, flat brown colours with a bit of a taupey undertone in my opinion. And I think that on the lids it would work interchangeably. Obviously they're not identical, but it is similar, and if you're looking into trying this out, you could give this a go. It's only $10. To me, it's the closest thing that I could find as a drugstore dupe for this. So thought some of you guys might be interested, so check it out. Speaking of eyeshadow bases and long wear cream shadows, this is a Coastal Scents eyeliner. It's called the Divine line, and I have it in Sienna. Recently placed an order with Coastal Scents, and I might do a either haul video on it or even a review, first impressions kind of thing. I'm telling you now though that I love this eyeliner. It is stunning. I don't use it as an eyeliner because if you have a look at that color, how could I possibly pass up on using this as an eyeshadow or an eyeshadow base? It's just gorgeous. It is the epitome of copper or coppery bronze color. It's just stunning, and I'm always on the lookout for a ready copper color because they're just my favorite to put on my eyes. I love to do like brown smoky eyes with these colors, so it's stunning. It's similar to Busy Signal from Benefit, except with a much richer, redder undertone to it. This is honestly what I expected the Laura Mercier cream shadow things to be. I'll swatch it now for you guys and do a close-up later as well. It's just so metallic-y and long wearing. It's gorgeous, and it was only $10, but the only downside is you have to buy it online. Haven't heard many people talk about this, so I was curious to see what this color would look like, and I'm telling you, I'm just blown away by the color and the pigmentation of this thing. As an eyeliner it's okay, but as a base or a long wear cream eyeshadow, it is stunning. 2 thumbs up for this product. Recommend it, especially if you have blue eyes. Please, please, please check this out because you will love it. It will just make your blue eyes pop. Moving on to face, I have to tell you, this e.l.f. Baked Blush is gorgeous. I have this in Peachy Cheeky, and for those thinking that is too light as a blush, you're absolutely correct. It does nothing as a blush. There's no pigmentation whatsoever on my skin tone anyways, but what I've loved using this for is as a highlight. It is stunning. As a highlight on my skin tone, it just gives this gorgeous peachy golden glow, almost like a candlelit glow to the skin. It's not like the really yellow golden jaundiced look that some highlighters give, and it's not like overly icy that just looks too stark white on a tanned complexion. This is really just naturally glowing skin. It's beautiful. I've actually got this on right now, and it just gives you this gorgeous sheen. And also in my previous videos, a lot of you guys are commenting on how glowy and great my skin looked, and I have to say it was all thanks to this baby. This was what I was wearing. Now I do apply this quite heavily because you do have to build it up if you want a really obvious sheen like I do, but that's all dependent on how obvious you want it. Please check it out, and it's super affordable. I bought mine from beautyjoint.com. They sell a lot of e.l.f. and Milani, and that's just my go-to website for buying American drugstore brands. Another one's Cherry Culture. Check it out, it's stunning. Just don't expect it to work well as a blush. Buy it as a highlighter and you won't be disappointed. Moving on, I've been loving this Kate Moss for Rimmel lipstick in 112. A lot of you guys have been asking me in my previous videos what lipstick I was wearing, and it is this baby right here. It is just a brownie deep plum color. I love it. What can I say? I've got two other colors I think, and I'll do a blog post doing swatches. It is a gorgeous color and it's matte, one of my favorite type of lipstick, or basically it is my only type of lipstick. It's super cheap. It's only like $13. So this is good, and it smells so good. So this is a favorite. Last but not least, this brush. Again, I've mentioned this in a previous favorites video, I think the start of the year or something. But in that video, I was talking about how I like to use this as a foundation brush for lightweight foundations. I haven't really been using lightweight foundations lately. I've just been using quite full coverage foundations because my skin's been just out of whack lately. It's just been really weird. The past couple of days especially, it's been kind of dry, sometimes it's been really oily. It's just been super weird, and on a lot of days my skin looks really like dry, cakey and powdery, and it's just no matter what I did, the end result just looked so dry, and I hate that. Like, I absolutely hate that. So what I've been doing is I've been topping everything off with Max Fix Plus, and instead of spraying it on my face, what I do is I spray the brush and then I stipple the Fix Plus onto my face, so it just kind of breaks up all of the dry cakiness that's happening. The reason I wanted to mention this specifically and not just any stippling brush is because when I tried to use like the Sigma MAC 188 dupe or the stippling brush, it was just so prickly. I mean, for crying out loud, it's a stippling brush. Why is it so hard to stipple with it? I couldn't use it at all, so I always kept coming back to this because it was just so soft, and no matter like how much I did it, it just remained soft, and it did such a great job. And I honestly have no need for any of those stippling brushes anymore, except maybe for a light dusting of powder, but I will definitely not be stippling with those stippling brushes anymore because they're so prickly. Actually, one more thing that I want to talk about is this Jordana Fabuliner liquid eyeliner. Now, I've heard many great things about this liner. That is why I picked it up. And I have to say, application wise, it is really great. It makes applying liquid liner so easy because it's just like a felt tip pen. The pigmentation on this is fantastic. It's pitch black, it's very dark, and it layers well. The application process overall is great, and price point, it's great as well. It's like $1.79 or something, so all of that is fantastic. But what I'm complaining about is the longevity or the wear of this. As soon as water hits anywhere near your eyes or this eyeliner, honey, you better go back to the bathroom because your eye makeup will be dripping down your face. This eyeliner will be running down your face. No joke. It's frustrating because my eyes are pretty teary naturally. I always get a lot of smudging, but with this one especially, it just, as soon as like any form of liquid touches this, it just smudges and makes just a gigantic mess on your face, and I just want to go home and wash it all out. Like, At one point I was crying. I had a family member pass away and I was wearing this and I literally looked like one of those actresses in those horror films or those tragic movies where, you know, after going through a breakup or something, the whole makeup is running down their face. Just like black tears. That's what I look like. I looked scary. That didn't make things any better. Like, I couldn't even face anyone looking like that. They would be scared of me. It's just, I don't like it for that. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this because I like my products to be long wearing, because when I apply my makeup in the morning, I expect it to last me until 5 p.m. that day. So yeah, that is my drama with this. So it's a bit of a hit, but also a bit of a miss. I just won't be repurchasing this for sure. Anyways, that is all that I wanted to talk to you guys about. That's my favorites. I think I rambled towards the end making this a little bit longer, but it is supposed to be a bit of a short one. Anyways, hopefully you guys found the products that I showed you helpful, useful, interesting. I also have a Facebook page if you guys didn't know already. I'll post a link down below. I'm on most social media sites now, so Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Blogspot, Tumblr. I don't have Peak because I don't really know what that is. I'm not sure how many people use it. So yeah, I'll put all the links and stuff down below. So please check it out. I would love some Facebook friends, so please join me on Facebook so we can check out random things together. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!